Mark Jensen once again found guilty of poisoning his wife, Julie Jensen, with antifreeze and suffocating her in 1998. CBS 58's Frank Healy was there when the trial ended with another guilty verdict today.
While the defense didn't speak to the media after the verdict, prosecutors did. They say they want to thank the jury for making what they're calling the right decision, and quickly.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Mark D. Jensen, guilty of intentional homicide of the first degree as charged.
Mark Jensen is one of the most brutally cold-blooded people I've ever seen in my life, who lay next to his wife at night as she's gasping for breath, gasping to live, but trying to live, as he then listens to her, waiting for her to die.
That's what Special Prosecutor Bob Jamboys had to say about Mark Jensen just minutes after the guilty verdict was read. He says they're glad to have this conviction without using Julie's letter. That letter, given to a neighbor, said Mark should be a prime suspect if anything happened to her. Courts decided this letter was hearsay and couldn't be used as evidence, leading to this retrial.
I believe the Wisconsin Supreme Court got this issue wrong.
Jamboys praised the defense in the case, saying if and when Jensen tries to appeal, he won't be able to bring up the letter or poor defense.
And he's certainly not going to have that argument in this case. So I don't know what he'd appeal on, but he probably will find something.
Jamboys thanked Kenosha County Deputy District Attorney Carly McNeil, who he worked with for months on the trial. She thanked all the people who worked on the trial behind the scenes, but also Jamboys and his wife, Bev.
Bob Jamboys had absolutely no obligation to come back and to devote so much of his life and his time to this trial.
Jamboys says he thinks Mark Jensen will likely face life in prison once again. The judge set the sentencing for the 14th of April at 10 a.m. At the Kenosha County Courthouse, Frank Healy, CBS 58 News.